Coming to you live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube. It's everyone's favorite game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. This is Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's your host, the star of Tic Tac Dough, the master of the X's and O's, Brandon Scruggs. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another edition of Tic Tac Dough right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. We're into almost the last 10 episodes or so of the season here. We're just about there. We're getting closer, geared up for our Tournament of Champions coming at the end of our season. But on our last episode, as you saw, we crowned a new Grand Champion, and he's back with us to see if he can defend his title. Joining us in the exposition for this first game, our current Grand Champion with $1,100 in cash, we have Mr. Jason Myers. Jason, welcome back.
What is that?
How much, sir? You had a good game. Became our new Grand Champion, defeating Nels on the last one. And unfortunately ran smack dab into Fluffy in the bonus round. Wasn't even expecting it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, maybe we can talk about we get another shot. If you can get back to the jackpot, get back to the bonus round again. Jackpot currently stands at $14,000 for this game. You think you got a chance to get there?
If I happen to run across a Dragon Slayer on the way, yeah.
We'll see. There's no Dragon Slayers in this version, although that was a thought, but I'm not doing that. This one. We're sticking with the classic Tic Tac Dough here. Yeah. And speaking of classics, someone else who also likes classic game shows is your first opponent for this episode of Tic Tac Dough. We have Mr. Andrew St. Clair. Andrew, welcome in.
Thank you, Brandon. It's good to be here.
Yeah, Andrew back with us once again, our good friend from Weiner, Georgia. Of course, classic video game lover. Absolute Meals on Wheels. Any other fun facts we should know about you, Andrew?
Oh, it's interesting. Holidays are coming up. I got a whole slew of concerts between now and like 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. Every time I load my car, I blame the game Tetris.
I understand exactly where that comes from.
Anyway, I'm ready. It's gonna be a heck of a game. Let's get started here.
All right. Well, best of luck to you both. Let's jump right into it in place of Tic Tac Dough. You guys know how the game works. Very simple X's and O's game. Pick a category, ask you a question. Get it right, you get to put an X row in the box. First person to get a tic-tac-toe on the board, cross down or up and down or diagonally, wins the game, gets all the cash in the pot, and moves on to the bonus round. Now remember, again, all the outside boxes are worth $200 a piece. Center box is always a two-part question. It's worth $300. Of course, you get that extra time to think about it. All right, with that said, let's take a look at the categories we'll be using for this first game of Tic-Tac-Dough, and they are the following. We have the top 10 TV and movies, challenge category, children's literature, flowers, people, the secret category, words, and finally medical science. Now, the red categories are our special categories. I'll talk about those when we get to them. And as always, our champion in the exposition starts. And Jason, that is you, so go ahead and get us started. Choose a category.
Let's go with TV and movies.
All right, TV and movies, top center box. Again, here comes your first question under TV and movies. All right, Jack Lemmon's portrayal of businessman Harry Stoner in blank won him an Oscar. What was the name of the show? Is it A, Making Love, B, Legendary Glen Ross, or C, Save the Tiger?
Save the Tiger.
And that is a correct answer. Very good. Put it next on the board. Nicely done. $200 in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories. And we'll let Andrew take his first shot at the board.
I'll take first the upper right.
Words, he says? Okay, we're going to go words, upper right-hand corner. Here comes your question under words. All right, Andrew, for you on this one, we have this. This word describes the Nazi annihilation of the Jews. What was it? Is it A, homicide, B, Holocaust, or C, massacre?
I better know it's one. Better know it's B, Holocaust.
And that is a correct answer. Well done. Put a circle on the board. There we got it. $400 now in the pot as we shuffle the categories once again. Back to you, Jason.
TV and movies in the center.
All right, center box question this time. It's a two-parter. Of course, you'll get that extra time to think about it. Here's your two-part question under TV and movies. First off, Jason, Get Smart, famous Hawaiian detective impeccably dressed in a white suit and hat. What was his name? Is it A, Jaime, B, Harihu, or C, Sharkater? That's the first one. And then your second question is what was the agent number of Agent Maxwell Smart in the series Get Smart? Those are your two questions. Take some time to think about it. All right, which one do you want to answer first?
The second one.
The second one. What was Agent Maxwell Smart's agent number in the series Get Smart?
86.
That is correct. And now for the center box and $300. The famous Hawaiian detective impeccably dressed in a white suit and hat and Get Smart. What was his name? Was it Jaime, Harihu, or Sharkater?
Was that Jaime?
No, I'm sorry, incorrect. It's actually Harihu. Harihu was his name there. So, can't give you the box there, so that means we'll remain with $400 in the pot. We'll shuffle the categories again.
Oh, so I need a spell.
All right, Andrew, over to you.
Let's have some fun. Find the bottom right.
Going with the secret category. All right. Get the secret category question correct. You'll get an O on the board, and we'll double the pot to $800. All right. Here comes your secret category question. Who co-wrote "We Are the World" with Michael Jackson? Again, who co-wrote "We Are the World"? Huh? I'm sorry. Say that again.
We wonder.
I think he said Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Actually, I'm sorry. That was actually not one of the choices.
Oh.
Yeah, the artist in question there was actually Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie was the one.
Lionel Richie. Yeah, I knew that. Darn it.
It's all right. Just getting a chance to list the question, but that's all right. No harm, no foul. We still have $400 in the pot. We'll shuffle the categories.
I knew that too.
Jason, back to you.
People who need people.
All right. People in the center there. Again, two-part question under people. Of course, you'll get that extra time to think about it. Here are your two questions under people, sir. First off, we have American inventor, engineer, and steamboat builder. What was his name? Is it A, Robert Louis Stevens, B, Robert Fulton, or C, John Stevens? That's the first one. And the second one is, what does an abecedarian study? That's Abecedarian. Abecedarian study. Is it A, humans, B, animals, or C, the alphabet? Those are your two questions. Take some time to think about it. All right, Jason, which one do you want to answer first?
The first one.
First one. American inventor, engineer, and steamboat builder. What was his name? Is it Robert Louis Stevens, Robert Fulton, or John Stevens?
Robert Fulton.
No, I'm sorry. Incorrect. It was actually John Stevens. John Stevens is what we were looking for. And
By the Roberts.
yeah. And the second one, what does an abecedarian study? Of course, that is the alphabet itself. Alphabet there. All right, so no box there. We still have $400 in the pot. We'll shuffle the categories around.
All right, fun now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andrew, over to you. Which one was that?
TV and movies in the bottom left.
All right, TV and movies, bottom left corner. Here comes your question. What were the name of the three daughters in order of youngest to oldest on the TV series Full House? Yeah, what were the names of the three daughters in order of oldest to youngest? Is it A, DJ, Stephanie, Michelle, B, Michelle, DJ, Stephanie, or C, Stephanie, Michelle, and DJ?
Please repeat the choices.
Yes, from A, DJ, Stephanie, Michelle, B, Michelle, DJ, and Stephanie, or C, Stephanie, Michelle, DJ. I'm looking for the order of oldest to youngest.
I never saw the show. I wish I did.
I think I know this.
A.
DJ, Stephanie, Michelle? That is a correct answer. You got it. Well done.
Wow.
Put a circle on the board.
That's what I had, Andrew, because I had seen the show before.
Good job there.
Full House, but not Full House. Fair enough.
Well done. Well done. You got an O on the board. You have $600 in the pot. We'll shuffle things around. And
Just a reminder.
Jason, over to you.
Okay, maybe third time's the charm. People.
All right, center box question again. The two-part question. I'll give you some extra time to think about it. All right, first question under people here is this. Jason, what was Don King's job? What was famous man Don King's job? Was he A, a politician, B, a fight promoter, or C, a mayor? That's your first one. Second one is, who was the American lawyer and consumer advocate of these three men? Which one is an American lawyer and consumer advocate? Is it A, Ron Paul, B, Ralph Nader, or C, Ross Perot? Those are your two questions. Take some time to think about them. All right, which one do you want to answer first?
The first one.
Yeah, Don King's job was what? Is it A, a politician, B, a fight promoter, or C, a mayor?
He was, with his crazy hair, he was a fight promoter.
That he was. You're correct there. And now for the center box and the block. Who was the American lawyer and consumer advocate of these three men? Is it A, Ron Paul, B, Ralph Nader, or C, Ross Perot?
Repeat the choices.
A, Ron Paul, B, Ralph Nader, or C, Ross Perot?
I want to say that was Nader.
It was Nader. You got it right for the block. Nicely done.
Okay, I can breathe now.
Good job, sir. That is an X up there in the middle there. $900 in the pot now. We shuffle other things around. And Andrew, it's on you.
Words for the block.
All right, going with words in the bottom center there. Do this question for a vertical block of Jason. What word describes one complete turn of a rotating object? Again, what word describes one complete turn of a rotating object? Is it A, rotation, B, a transition, or C, a revolution?
Repeat the question.
Sure, what word describes a complete turn of a rotating object? Is it A, rotation, B, a transition, or C, a revolution?
Well, it's one of two. Revolution.
Revolution is correct for the block. Nicely done. Put a circle on the board there. We have $1,100 in the pot now. 4 boxes remain as we shuffle once again. Great game going on here. We see people, medical science, the challenge category, and flowers. Jason, what would you like?
Flowers for the block.
All right, going with flowers in the lower right-hand corner. A question about flora here for the block. Here it is. All right, what's the flower that stands for death preferable to loss of innocence? Okay, what flower stands for the death preferable to loss of innocence? Is it A, the white rose, B, the hibiscus, or C, the cardinal flower?
Okay. Uh, gonna, uh,
5 seconds.
the the first choice.
The white
Blank.
rose?
Yeah.
Good guess. You got it right for the block.
I blanked out on the choices. I was like, shit, which one? What did he say was what?
All right, no problem there. You got the X, you got the block. $1,300 in the pot with 3 boxes to go. We shuffle the categories again. And we give Andrew a chance now.
Boy, this one is themed. Top 10 to block.
All right, top 10 for the block here. Again, one of our list categories here. I want to give you a subject with 10 answers to it. You're each going to give me one answer if you think it's on the list. Whoever gives me the higher answer of the 2 will get the box. Of course, if you give me the number 1 answer, you'll automatically get the box as well. Andrew, you need this one for the block. However, Jason, if you can give me the top answer on this list, it's Tic Tac Dough for you and $1,500. All right? The subject for this top 10 is great scientists. Great scientists is the subject. Now, Andrew, you picked the box, so I will give you the choice. If you want to answer first or second here.
I'll answer first.
Okay. Give me a name. You think maybe the list of great scientists.
That's the category. They're great scientists, right?
Yes.
Newton.
Which one?
Newton.
Sir Isaac Newton is on the list. It is number 2.
Ooh.
So that means, Jason, there is one answer that could beat it. If you can give me that number 1 answer, it is Tic Tac Dough and $1,500 to you.
Seriously hope this is number 1, Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein is on the list, but it is the number 3 answer. Andrew gets the block.
Oh.
I'll go through the whole list here. Number 10 was, of course, Dr. Frankenstein himself. Number 9, Jonas Salk. Number 8, Stephen Hawking. Number 7, Linus Paulding. Number 6, Madame Curie. Number 5, Louis Pasteur. Number 4, Werner von Braun. Number 3, of course, Albert Einstein. Number 2, Sir Isaac Newton. And the number 1 answer on the list, Copernicus. Copernicus was the top answer there. So, could not give it to Jason there. Andrew got the successful block. We have $1,500 in the pot with 2 boxes remain. Let's shuffle the categories and see what happens. And we turn things over to Jason.
Shh. It's a secret.
Going with the secret category for the block. Get this secret category question correct. We will double the pot to $3,000, but more importantly, you will have a block of Andrew. Here's the question. It's a math problem for you, Jason. What is the cube number of 8? What is the cube number of 8? Is it A, 512, B, 64, C, 216, or D, 6?
I'll tell you which one. 8. 512.
512 is the correct answer. You got the block.
I
Nicely done. Double the pot there.
64. Because that's the square.
Yep, that is a square. Cube, of course, 8 times 8 times 8, which is 512. And you got the successful block. So we have $3,000 in the pot. 1 box remaining. We'll shuffle the category and see what comes up for Andrew. And he gets the challenge category. All right, this can go to either one of you. Again, Andrew, you need this for a successful block here. But Jason, again, if you get this one, it is Tic Tac Dough. And it is $30,200 for you in the pot. Here is your challenge category question. As soon as I can pull it out of the slot here. Here it is. Of course, in the challenge category, I will only read you the question. Then you will decide if you want to answer it or if you want to pass it to your opponent to answer it. Whoever answers the question, if you get it right, you get the box. If you're wrong, however, your opponent gets the box then. All right? So here's your challenge category question, Andrew. The continental U.S. covers how many different time zones? Continental U.S. covers how many different time zones? Do you want to answer that, or do you challenge Jason to answer?
I'll answer it.
Okay. Again, this is for a successful block and a tie game. The continental U.S. covers how many different time zones? Is it 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Four.
He says 4, and the correct answer is 4. We have a tie game. Nicely done. Well done, both of you. That is a tie game there, so that means it is $3,200 in the pot. We're going to go ahead and pause for the cause of taking ourselves a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll break that tie right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Tic Tac Dough. Here, a good game going on between Jason and Andrew here. We have ourselves a tie situation with $3,200 currently in the pot. Now, the way we handle tie games here on my version of Tic Tac Dough is we're going to simply clear the board, reset the categories. We'll play with the same 9 for this time around, but this time Andrew, forcing the tie, will have the option of going first. So, Andrew, it is your board after we shuffle the categories. All right, and there they are. I'm going to select.
TV and movies in the center, please.
All right, TV and movies for you this time. Again, another 2-part question. Of course, it's worth $300, and you'll have that extra time to think about it. All right, here comes your 2-part question under TV and movies. First off, Andrew, on the TV show MASH, Colonel Potter paints him throwing a discus. Who was the guy that painted him throwing a discus? Is it A, Sherman, B, Klinger, or C, Hawkeye? All right, that's your first one there. And your second question is, who played Snyder on the Handyman on the TV series One Day at a Time? And who played Snyder, the Handyman, on the TV series One Day at a Time? Is it A, Glenn Scarpapelli, B, Pat Harrington Sr., or C, Pat Harrington? Those are your 2 questions. Take some time to think about it. All right, Andrew, which one would you like to answer first?
Answer the second question, please.
Sure. Who played Snyder on the Handyman on the TV series One Day at a Time? Is it Glenn Scarpelli, Pat Harrington Sr., or Pat Harrington?
If it's not one answer, then I'm surprised.
Who did you say it was?
Pat Harrington.
Pat Harrington is correct. And now for the center box and $300. Colonel Potter paints this man throwing him a discus. Who was it? Is it A, Sherman, B, Klinger, or C, Hawkeye?
But I'm going to say Klinger.
Klinger is correct. You got center box. Nicely done. Well done, sir. That is $300 more, so it brings our pot up to $3,500 now. Let's shuffle the categories. And Jason, we're over to you.
I'll use my words.
All right, use your words. Make a sentence. We'll see if you can use the right word to answer this question. Here it is.
Yeah.
All right, Jason. What is another name for a spiny anteater? What is another name for a spiny anteater? Is it A, a hedgehog, B, an incada, or C, a porcupine?
That would be the echidna.
Echidna is correct. Very good. You got it. And thank you for
I know you were trying to say, yeah.
and thank you for understanding my horrible mispronunciation of words, which is why I would need. It's why I would think I'd be good for as the host for this show. But there's some words that I'm like, I will botch to heck. But hey, Wink had the same problem too, so it's not a bad thing. All right, we got $3,700 in the pot. We shuffle the categories again. We turn our attention back to the challenger. Andrew. Go ahead.
I thought that was the heartbreak. I thought it was wrong. TV movies in the upper right, please.
TV movie in the upper right. Popular category today. Here comes your question, sir. In the TV series The Dukes of Hazzard, what was painted on top of their car? Was it a painted drawing, a Confederate flag, or a painted tattoo?
Confederate flag.
Yeah, of course, the Confederate flag. You are correct, sir. You got it. Well done there. There's $3,900 in the pot now. We shuffle the categories again. And we're back to you, Jason.
People who need people.
All right, people, it shall be in the lower left-hand corner. Get this question correct under people. You'll have a diagonal block of Andrew. All right, Jason, who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964? Again, who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964? Is it A, Mahatma Gandhi, B, Nelson Mandela, or C, Martin Luther King Jr.?
Gotta be the man, the myth, the legend himself, Martin Luther King Jr.
And that is correct for a block. Nicely done.
That's pretty much.
Well done, sir. $4,100 in the pot. Now we shuffle the categories again. And Andrew, turn things back to you.
Oh boy, this is interesting. I have no idea about this, but I gotta do it. Medical science to block.
All right, medical science to block. For a horizontal block of Jason, here's your question. Who discovered the Who was the discoverer of the vaccine for polio? And who was the discoverer for the vaccine of polio? Is it A, Edward Jenner, B, Albert Sabin, or C, Jonas Salk?
Salk.
Jonas Salk is the correct answer. You got a block. Nicely done.
That's a good thing I knew that one.
There you go. We're putting it on the board there. $4,300 in the pot. Someone's going to get a nice payday off of this one as we shuffle the categories. Jason, we're back to you.
Children's lit.
Children's literature for the block. Get this, you'll have a vertical block of Andrew. What did the three bears leave to cool when they decided to go for a walk? What did the three bears leave to cool when they decided to go for a walk? For the block, name it.
Porridge.
It was the porridge. You're right. You have a block. Nicely done. $4,500 in the pot. Now 3 boxes remain as we shuffle the categories again. Andrew, over to you.
I could go a few ways here. TV movies, please.
All right, going with TV and movies in the upper left-hand corner. Here comes your question under TV and movies. All right, Hollywood executives received threats from an underappreciated writer in this first-class flick. What was the name of it? Again, Hollywood executive receives threats from an underappreciated writer in this first-class flick. What was the name of it? Is it A, Shortcuts, B, Gosford Park, or C, The Player?
Repeat the question.
Sure. A Hollywood exec receives threats from an underappreciated writer in this first-class flick. Name it. Is it Shortcuts, Gosford Park, or The Player?
No idea, so I'm going to say The Player.
And that is a correct answer. Nicely done.
Oh.
Well done. $4,700 in the pot. 2 boxes remain. We shuffle the categories again. And we have an interesting situation here.
Oh, okay.
Which way are you going to go on this one?
I'll take the challenge category.
All right, going with the challenge category on the right side here. Get this challenge category question correct, Jason, on this one, and you'll force another tie game, and we'll bring the pot to $4,900. Andrew gets this one. He'll have a shot at Tic Tac Dough. Here comes the question.
Okay.
Which musical features the song Day by Day? Which musical features the song Day by Day? Do you want to answer it, or do you challenge Andrew to answer?
I'll answer it.
Okay. You need this for the tie game. Here's the question. Again, which musical features the song Day by Day? Is it A, Jesus Christ Superstar, B, Hair, C, Godspell, or D, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Godspell.
And that is a correct for a tie game. Well done again. Both players hashing it out, doing wonders. And we have a first here on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time I've actually ever had to go to this part. We have had two excuse me. It's got me all choked up just for the excitement here. We have two tie games, so now that both players have had a chance to go first in this one, we are going to reset the board, give them 9 new categories, and let's see what they're going to be. 9 new categories now are Interesting Facts, U.S. History, Secret Category, It's a Dilemma, new red category for this season, Fun and Games, Trivia Dare, Biology, Mythology, and finally we finish with Capitals. As always, the champion starts with a new set of categories here. Jason, go ahead and pick.
Funny games.
I had a feeling you were going to go there. A very popular category here on Tic Tac Dough. Fun and games. Of course, I give you. It's a 2-part question being in the center box. You'll get that extra time to think about it. Here comes your 2-part question under fun and games, sir. We start with this. In what year was the Barbie doll launched? What year was the Barbie doll launched? Was it A, 1957, B, 1958, or C, 1959? That's the first one. And your second one is, what's the cost to buy New York Avenue in a game of Monopoly? What's the cost to buy New York Avenue in a game of Monopoly? Is it A, $200, B, $150, or C, $600? Those are your 2 questions. Take some time to think about it. All right, Jason, which one do you want to answer first?
First one.
First one. In what year was the Barbie doll launched? Is it 1957, 1958, or 1959?
1959.
That is the correct answer. Now for the center box and $300, what's the cost to buy New York Avenue in a standard game Monopoly? Is it A, $200, B, $150, or C, $600?
It's actually one of my 3 favorite properties on the game. It's $200.
And the cost of pass and go, you're correct. Center box is yours. Nicely done. Well done. We have $300 more to the pot, bringing it up to $5,200. Let's shuffle the categories now. And Andrew, your first crack at this board.
Secret category.
Going with the secret category. All right.
Ooh.
If you get this question correct under the secret category, sir, not only will we put it O on the board, but we will double the pot to $10,400. Here is your secret category question. Which of these men never held the office of president? Again, which of these men never held the office of president? Is it A, Martin Van Buren, B, James Knox Polk, C, Thomas Jackson, or D, William Harrison? Which one? Couldn't hear you. You're just breaking up. Did you say B or C?
C, Thomas Jackson.
There we go. And that is a correct answer. We double the pot. I think in 3 seasons of doing this show, I think that's one of the first times I can remember seeing 5 digits in the pot there. We have $10,400 on the line here. Somebody's going to get a heck of a payday. Let's shuffle the categories. Jason, over to you.
Let's try U.S. history.
All right, going with U.S. Wrong box there, guys. Yeah, that one. There you go. Thanks, guys. U.S. history in the bottom left corner. Here it comes your question. All right. Jason, for you, we have this. What did the Massachusetts Bay Colony outlaw in 1641? Again, what did the Massachusetts Bay Colony outlaw in 1641? Was it A, lawyers, B, inspector, or C, doctors?
I'd say they outlawed doctors.
No, I'm sorry, it's incorrect. They actually outlawed lawyers. They outlawed lawyers. Quite frankly, I don't blame them to a certain degree.
Yeah.
All right, so no box. Yep, no box there. So we remain with $10,400 in the pot. We'll shuffle the categories again. Andrew, we're back to you.
Put those in the upper right.
Capitals, all right. Going with capitals in the upper right-hand corner. All right, I'm going to give you a country, and you have to give me what the capital is. All right. And Andrew, for you, the country in question is Bermuda. What's the capital of Bermuda? Is it A, the settlement, B, Sarajevo, or C, Hamilton?
Hamilton.
It is Hamilton. You got it right. Put a no on the board. Well done. All right. $10,600 is in the pot now. We shuffle the categories again. Jason, we're back to you.
Let's try this again. U.S. history.
All right, U.S. history for the block. And again, get this one. We have a horizontal block of Andrew. All right. Jason, who was the first to sign the U.S. Declaration of Independence? Was it A, John Adams, B, Samuel Adams, or C, John Hancock?
Damn it. John Adams.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. It was actually the one who has the largest signature on the U.S. Constitution,
Of
John
course, it
Hancock.
was freaking John Hancock. God.
Yeah, it's all right. So I can't give you that one there. Well, that means we remain with $10,600 in the pot. A chance for Andrew to win it after we shuffle.
Oh,
Andrew.
how fitting.
Secret category for the win.
All right, get this question correct under the secret category. You will have Tic Tac Dough. And if my math is right, $21,200. Here
That's right.
comes your secret category question. All right, Andrew, what's the name of the famous statue in Copenhagen Harbor? Again, what's the name of the famous statue in Copenhagen Harbor? Is it A, the little angel, B, the little princess, C, the little nymph, or D, the little mermaid? For $21,200 and to become the new champion, name it.
I believe it is the Little Mermaid.
Andrew? You've got Tic Tac Dough!
Good game, man.
Hey, Nathan.
Wow, what a battle between both of these men right here. Absolutely killing it on this episode. Congratulations to you, Andrew. $21,200 is yours. You'll play against Fluffy in just a minute. Jason, what can I say, sir? You played a fantastic round here, but you're not going home empty-handed, sir. We're going to give you an extra $2,000 added to what you've won for the 2 tie games that you played in here, sir. So your run finishes here on the show with a grand total of $3,100, and our thanks for playing here. Congratulations to you. And Andrew, with $21,200, I believe that is the single highest main game pot I've had in 3 years of hosting this show. Let's go see if you can add another $14,000 or more to it in our bonus round as you take down Fluffy. Come on over here.
do it.
Just say, as I said during the last commercial break, I was not about to relinquish my championship that easily. I was going to go down swinging.
You did, Jason. You did indeed.
That you did. Fantastic job, sir.
Now beat Fluffy for freak's sake.
Yeah, you need to at this point. After a performance like that, I'd love to give you 14,000. I'd actually like to give you 52,000 if you can do it right. Because you know this is our bonus round game, and you know how it works. 9 numbers up there on the board. Of course, we have cash amounts, we have a tick, we have a tack, and of course, my pet dragon, Fluffy. Your objective, of course, is to get to $1,000 or find the tick and the tack before you find Fluffy. If you do that, you will win the game. Now, if you get to $1,000, you'll win the cash in the pot times the number of uncovered boxes on the board. However, if you can find Tic and Tac on any of your 2 picks, you'll win the Tic Tac Jackpot, which currently stands at $14,000. Find it on one of your first 2 picks, we will double the pot to $28,000. And you'll have a chance to play the super bonus game. So if you can go Tic Tac and then find the dragon, sir, it will pay you off $52,000 in cash. And you could have you have the record for the single highest game total here in Tic Tac Dough history on my channel. All right? So let's see if you can do that here. Let's go ahead and shuffle the board around. Fluffy's going to go hide somewhere, and hopefully we don't see him until we absolutely need him. And when you are ready, you can start picking. You can get some help from the audience if you like. Best of luck to you.
I'm just waiting. I'm gonna go with 4.
All right, playing a little golf, hitting off the tee with the first shot. 4. $150. All right, you've got 150 so far. You need 850 more or Tic and Tac. What do you want to do?
Oh, in golf, one of the other thing, you'll try to get a hole in 1.
Yeah, looking for the ace. Let's see. Number 1, top of the charts, is going to give us what? 400 more. All right, that gives you $550, sir. You need another 450 or Tic and Tac.
Okay, go in here. The biggest hole, of course, is par 5. So I'm going number 5, please.
Number 5, dead center, staying with the golf motif, looking for $450 or better behind 5. We have 100 more. All right, that's $650 for you now. You need $350 or Tic and Tac.
Slowly get in there. Fluffy, I know you're there somewhere. I don't know where you are, but don't scare me. Number 7.
All right, number 7, lower left-hand corner. We want to see $350 or better. Show me number 7. $300 more. Well, okay. So this might be your last pick here, Andrew. You need to find any cash amount that's left up there. There's 2 cash amounts. We have a Tic and Tac, and of course Fluffy. We don't want to see him. You can take $950 and stop now, though, if you'd like.
I'm playing on.
All right.
Deuce, number 2.
All right, little deuce, top of the board. We want to find a cash amount to win or Tic and Tac to make this thing interesting. Behind little deuce, what do we have? Oh no!
Really?
Come on,
My money.
Whatever.
You ain't getting buddy.
You just got burned by Charizard's flamethrower, sir.
Oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry, man. After all that work, becoming the new champion in the show, and then this is what happens. I'm so sorry for you. Let's reveal the rest of the board. 3, 6, 8, and 9. Where was the Tic and Tac hiding?
8 and 9. Oh, man.
6 and 8 is what you needed there for the combination for the Tic and the Tac, and there was the rest of the board there. Well, Andrew, bad news, sir. Can't give me any bonus money for this round. Good news is, however, you are the new grand champion here on the show, and more importantly, you have a single highest one game total for an upfront game with $21,200 in cash, and you'll be back with us on our next episode, hopefully to defend your championship once again, all right?
All right, thank you.
Alright, folks, that was a barn murder of an episode of Barn Murder Game, and unfortunately, we are all out of time, so we will not have time for a second game or even the audience game for participation. So we're going to have to say goodbye here on this one, but hopefully you still enjoyed the great battle between Jason and Andrew. If you want to see more of the great action here on Tic Tac Dough, check out the playlist here on the channel. And if you want to see more great game shows we have going on here, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. Help me get to my 1,000 subscriber goal. In the meantime, between time, till the war of X's and O's is waged once again, and we have another epic battle of trivia minds, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time right here on Tic Tac Dough. Take care. Bye for now, folks. Some of our party contestants will receive the choice soy sauce, America's favorite for basting chicken, marinating steak, seasoning hamburgers, and all meats delicious soy sauce from LaJoy. Canada Dry, a name that means refreshment with a special sparkle flavor for every taste. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Dolphins and Friends Bite-Sized Crackers. They have the cheddar cheese taste as big as the ocean. For a wholesome snack anytime, try Dolphins and Friends Bite-Sized Cheddar Cheese Crackers. Ragu's Pizza Quick Kit. Everything you need for a pizzeria good pizza at home. Open up Ragu's Pizza Quick Kit and open your own pizzeria. 20 Mule Team Borax, a natural for cleaning and freshening all the family wash. 20 Mule Team Borax. 140 square feet of Flint Coat Peel and Stick Floor Tile. Easy to apply because the adhesive's on the back. Flint Coat Peel and Stick Floor Tile for available in distinctive decorator styles. And one lucky member of our studio audience will receive a gift certificate from Hammaker and Slimmer. Shop our catalog or redeem at our store in New York City or online at hammakerandslimmer.com. Furnished by Hammaker and Slimmer. This is Michael Gentry speaking for Tic Tac Dough. A Barry and Enright production in association with MVG Productions.